Hello, it's Tracy and Senna, and you will recognise Senna from the scatterproof journey, but Senna and I have been working on the lunge journey, and what I loved watching Jenku progress through the lunge journey, by the end of it I just loved the connection that he had with Herman and that I now have with Herman. It's just beautiful. And Senna, he's quite aloof and very tense little horse. We've made such amazing progress. He now understands how to relax so that he can learn. But we are at the stage where we're working on the lunge buttons, and what I'm finding is that we have a very good go button. The go button is flawless. However, the hind button to make eye contact and to stop, the stop button, is malfunctioning, and we need a little bit of help, please, Jenku. Let's show you what we've been up to. Good boy. Good. Stretch down. Down. Yep. Hind quarter yield. Hind quarter yield. Hind quarter yield. So then I think I want the hind quarter yield. Good boy. It takes a few goes. So what I'm inclined to do is to make, let me just show you, instead of hind quarter yield, I'm inclined to sometimes go chop the chocolate cake in half instead. And I just want to check whether that's me focusing on what I don't want rather than what I want, or whether that is the correct thing to do. So what I'm asking is, if he's good boy, let's just stretch down first. Good boy, don't run away. Hind quarter yield, so hind quarter yield, hind quarter yield. So would you cut your cake in half like that if he didn't listen to me pointing at the button on the hind quarter? Okay, let's try the right rein. Good boy. Good traffic cop. Good. Stretching down and trot. Good. And hind quarter yield. Hind quarter yield. Good boy. That was better. Good boy. Good boy. Very good. 90-second rule. Senna. Good boy. Good boy. Good traffic cop. Good boy. Stretch down. Good. Trot. Good. Nice, Senna. Stretching down. Good. Hind quarter yield. Yeah. Good boy. Nice. Boy. Okay, shall we be brave and try canter? Okay, good boy. Good. Trot. Good. Canter. Good boy. Hind quarter yield. Hey. Super! Good boy! Now this is progress, because Senna would have been just motorbiking around. I haven't even been brave enough to try canter, that's the first time. really good. Normally he'd have a roller, side reins, a bit, everything, because I would just be hanging on to his face. So that is brilliant progress, boy. I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you, Jenku. Good boy.
Thank you, Tracy, for your lovely video with Senna. It is so nice to see how you're working on your relationship with him on the ground. What I would like to talk about is, how does this feel for Senna? So you are definitely following the instructions to the T. So it's really nice for me to see how you are turning sideways, how you're using your hand to go down to encourage him to do long and low, to see how you're drooping your shoulders even, how you're reversing your stick. All of your cues are so clear to try and help him to find that place of energy down, and yet he still wants to run on. So in order to help him to find that place of relaxation in his feeling brain, what really is important is to slow things down even a bit more. And you'll remember it's something that I refer to quite often, where I say we train at a walk, we establish in a trot, and then we test in the canter. So if you're playing with transitions and he's still wanting to run on, there's nothing wrong to put your stick in front of him to block him and to help him to turn in. But fundamentally, we are still doing from one extreme of the seesaw to the other extreme of the seesaw. So he's either standing still or he's going full tilt. And in order to help him to find that happy medium, that place in the middle, of course we can allow him to go stand still and go full tilt, and then stop and then go, and then stop and then go. But something that is a little bit more subtle and maybe not quite so obvious is to really check in with yourself that you are actually feeling the relaxation. Because if you don't feel it, then he won't believe it. So we literally want to get to a point where you are so relaxed that Senna says, I can feel that now. That I can feel. And the reason why I'm saying that is Senna is so sensitive to body language that the slightest little tension in your body will set him off. So you really have to check that when you're going into your energy down stance, that obviously that starts with a clear intention. Then we go to soft focus in our eyes. So you open your peripheral vision and you literally see everything around the horse. And then from there you exhale through your mouth like this, audibly. And then on top of that, you really soften your shoulders like this. So you really get droopy shoulders. But if you still hold any form of tension here in your pectoral muscles or in the pit of your stomach, some people hold it in their arms, some people hold it in their legs. If you hold any form of tension to a horse like Senna, that would still make him quite suspicious, where he's like, something about your body language is not quite right. I know that on the outside you are trying to convince me that you are relaxed, but on the inside you are not 100% connected with that feeling. You're not 100% congruent yet. So to really check in with yourself at a walk while he's going around you on the circle, while you're standing sideways like this and you're with your hand down, that you really feel. So you actually, and you'll most probably find yourself looking down into your body. So if you watch my eyes, if I really check in, that's now I'm becoming conscious of my body. When I'm looking up and out at the horse, I'm actually just connecting with the horse visually, but it's almost as if I'm disconnecting from my own body. So I'm no longer conscious of what I'm really feeling in my body. I'm just projecting outward in a way. So while he's going around you in the circle, because he's very good at that already, I want you to really become conscious of how does it feel in your own body, and allow yourself to look down into your body, to really connect with the feeling of it, to say, wow, yes, I can really feel that. And then I want you to watch him out of the corner of your eye, because there's a very good chance that he will really connect with the relaxation. And you now have a tool to let him know, yes, that's what I want. Come in, have a reward, come to a standstill. neutral feet, go into a neutral mind and really connect with the feeling of relaxation rather than just having something that he's faking it. So if he fakes relaxation, the smallest little thing is going to set him off. And we really want him to check in with you to say, I'm feeling relaxed. Is this what you want? And the answer is yes, with a click and a reward. I trust that this is useful feedback. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. And I'm really looking forward to your next video.